to this channel where we spread love and positivity. We always tell you this is the station where you come and you feel at home, guys. I want to start by thanking our new subscribers. We really appreciate you. We are really thankful. And to the returning subscribers, we really thank you. We really appreciate you. You are the reason why we sit down and shoot these videos every day. We appreciate you. And I always tell you, we pray for you. And I know, you know that we pray for you, for God to enlarge you, for God to bless you, for God to shield you and to protect you together with your family. We don't take it for granted. Guys, today, I want to talk about something that has really saddened me. And the reason why I have decided to shoot this video is because last night, I shot a video about Jamaica and the lessons we can learn from Jamaican people, and I also shot a video of Dee Mwango and why people think that she should not call herself a Jamaican. And someone came in the comment section and told me, actually she really sort of abused me and said we are very foolish. We will be taken advantage by Dee Mwango. What is wrong with us? She looked, or she seemed to be very bitter. And I wondered, for how long are Africans going to fight each other? Going to be mad at each other for just no reason? Just because someone has done better than you? Just because somebody is succeeding in what they are doing? Just because somebody is young and she's doing very well? People get bitter. They are ready to fight. They are ready to tear others down. And I tell you, that woman, if she really caught me, she would have torn me down. I don't know why Africans, we are the way we are. And today, I want us to discuss our problems and to borrow a riff from Jamaica people. You know the reason why we see Jamaica blessed, though a small island, with so much to talk about, that every day we sit here and talk about Jamaica, and we never exhaust the goodness, the wealth, the beauty, the people of Jamaica, the greatness they are. We never exhaust, because the goodness of Jamaica is uncountable. The reason why we talk about this nation, or the reason why we talk about this island, is because they have decided to have a motto, and they have followed it to the letter. They are committed to their motto. They have to work to fulfill what their motto says. And their motto is, out of many, one people. Africans, how many times have I called you? We have to run away from jealousy. We have to run away from envy. We have to run away from competition. We have to run away from greed. We have to run away from pride. We have to run away from hating each other. We have to run away from just being so hateful, let me use the word hateful, of each other. I think the difference between us and the land of Jamaica, and how much they have achieved, even though they are a small island with very little people, very low population, is because they have decided to embrace one another. They have decided to love one another. They have decided to unite, irrespective of the race, irrespective of the tribe, irrespective of the financial background, irrespective of the language you are speaking, irrespective of the region you come from. This is why Jamaica has succeeded to top there in the world, and we all know about it because of the deeds that have been done by the people of Jamaica, and the people that are on the ground are ready to share the achievement of others. They are ready to shout the victory of others. They are ready to proclaim the victory of others and the hard work. That is the secret. If you don't know the tingu, that is the tingu. Africans, we have to awake. We have to embrace one another. We have to shun away from hatred. We have to shun away from jealousy. We have to shun away from all those things that I had mentioned earlier. Because our continent is big. Our continent is beautiful. Our continent has the potential. Our continent has what it takes to be leading in the whole world. But as long as we are jealous of each other, as long as we are greedy, that when we see our sister or our brother doing well, when we see our sister or our brother or our neighbor has built a good house. By the way, guys, you know it is so sad because I was talking to this woman who comes from the Nyanza region of Kenya, and she was telling me when she's going home to her rural home, she has to wear tattered clothes that are worn, because if she happens to dress properly, if she happens to actually drive to the rural area, the people there are so jealous that they can throw witchcraft on her. It is that serious. People are so jealous of each other, and some of them are relatives. They are brothers and sisters who don't talk. They are brothers who don't talk to each other. They are sisters who don't talk to each other because they are full of competition. They are full of jealousy. They are full of envy. And this is what we are seeing in Nyambohanse. And not only in Nyambohanse, all the people that hate on Dee Mwango, they are actually practicing the culture that is in most of the African people. They don't like seeing anyone succeed. Even the dress you wear, they are going to look at it and criticize. And guys, you are witness. People look at Dee Mwango's clothes and criticize. People look at Dee Mwango's anything. Even when she says she has actually paid a business class in the airplane, people have the guts to be jealous. People have the guts to bring negativity. People have the guts to say that she's actually proud. And it has become so sad that Africans cannot embrace each other. Africans cannot uplift each other. Africans cannot hold each other's hands and move forward. Just like we have seen our brothers and sisters in Jamaica doing. We have seen Kino, Cora Smith joining hands, collaborating, uplifting one another. And they have a team, a strong team. And the team members don't feel jealous of one another. They actually work to their maximum to promote the well-being of the group. To make sure the group succeeds. To make sure the group goes to the next level. To make sure the group is known. But what about in Africa? Two people cannot work together because they start fighting, jealousy, competition. Two people cannot sit on the same chair because they start fighting, competition, even in the working place. Let me tell you, because I've seen it even where I work. There is this man that saw that the other man had the potential to be promoted. And therefore he decided to actually poison the other person. And she added some poison in his tea. Remember that they are sharing the office, they are sharing the tea, they are sharing everything. So the other members of the staff saw him actually putting the poison in the other man's tea. And do you know what happened? He actually the staff told the other man, do not take that tea, it is poisoned. And this guy, we happened to work with him. And he could not take tea which has been prepared by another person because he's conscious, because he once tried to poison another person. He thought that the other people are like him. They are going to poison him. Do you see the way Satan poisons people? They are full of fear. They are full of uncertainty. Because the minute you entertain jealousy, the minute you entertain competition, the minute you entertain hatred, the minute you entertain that you cannot see the other person succeeding, you invite a very bad spirit. You invite jealousy. You invite envy. And that one, it is better even to just work hard when you see the other person is succeeding. Work hard and tell God, I want to be like them. But not feeling jealousy, abusing them, attacking them. By the way, this woman I had told you earlier, who came to my comment section with a lot of bitterness, could be she doesn't even know who is Dee Mwango. Because she was telling me, you will keep on praising this woman. You will keep on saying how good she is. You will keep on... She keeps on abusing you. So I wondered, when did Dee Mwango abuse me? I've never seen her abusing me. So, it is so bad, African people, to be the way we are. And we cannot go anywhere if we don't shut away all those bad things and embrace love, embrace teamwork, embrace uplifting one another, embrace working hard for our own victory and success without being jealous of other people. I love Jamaica, and I see it deep down my heart because I've seen the characteristic of these people. They embrace a person they have never seen. They embrace a person who is not from their own land. They embrace a person whom they have never encountered in their lives. And they love her with all their hearts. They love Dee Mwango with all their hearts. They embrace her. They support her. They defend her. They stand for her. That is what unity is. That is what love is. That is what we are supposed to do as Africans so that we can go to the next level. I was reading the history of Jamaican people, and I came to understand why they have this great motto, out of many, one people. I was reading that Jamaica has been a very, very good country in terms of hospitality. It has hosted people who have been in war-torn areas, people who have been in countries that are fighting, and they seek help from the Jamaican people. And the Jamaican people welcome them with both hands. They are ready to support them in terms of where to sleep, what to eat, and so on. An example is the Jewish people during the Holocaust. The Holocaust was a plan by the Nazi government to eliminate the Jews in Germany. And most of the Jews were killed. And some of them ran to Jamaica. And the Jamaican people hosted them. Some of them were kept in camps. Others were hosted by Jamaican people. And they fed them. They gave them somewhere to sleep. They were a soda to lean on. Do you know that is where the blessings come? No wonder we can see Jamaica is a small island, but God has blessed it. It has everything that we can mention. Not tourism, not nice beaches, not wonderful resorts, not great falls, not great forests, not wonderful coffee, not wonderful rivers, not wonderful people. Everything, including mines, including agriculture. God has blessed Jamaica because they have become a soda for others to cry on, a soda for others to lean on. And that is what God says. If you help one of these of mine, it's like you have helped me. That is what God has said. If you touch the soul of that person who is crying, of that person who is in need, of that person who is down, you are actually touching the heart of God. And that is why you can see the Jamaica people have been blessed amongst the Caribbean islands. Another case in point about the hospitality and the goodness of the Jamaican people. During Haiti War, some Haitians went to Jamaica and they were actually hosted in the church, being fed. Actually, they were handicapped, being fed, being changed, being taken to where they want to go, being done everything for them. And it's not easy to actually take care of a handicapped person. And these people entered Jamaica because in a war-torn area, remember that if you are handicapped, you are likely to become the victim, you are likely to be hit first, and therefore it was a good gesture for Jamaican people to host these handicapped people from Haiti. And they stayed there, and they were fed, they were taken care of. This is what we are talking about. Africa, we cannot be that hateful. We cannot be that envious. We cannot be that competitive. And we expect God's blessings. Africa has potential. We have great minds. We have great resources. We are hardworking people. And we can go very far away if we can shun away every spirit of hatred, every spirit of envy, every spirit of competition. We can go very far away. The other case that I saw Jamaicans actually, and I really said, this is why this country is so blessed. It is about a race in a town called, let me check because Seaford Town. Seaford Town is a town whereby there are Germany people that are natives of Jamaica that were actually born there, and therefore they have been living there. And the Jamaican people have been living with them, interacting with them, sharing with them. It's like, it's not another race. In Jamaica, you cannot differentiate between a white and a black because they treat them equally. They share what they have. They embrace one another. They love one another. They are not from the same race. Not even the tribe right here in Africa. Not the same race. But they have embraced them. They have loved them unconditionally. They have treated them well. Why us? And we are just small tribes. We cannot embrace one another, and we stop thinking about tribes. We stop thinking about the names we are called. We stop thinking where we have come from. Because by the way, who chose where to be born? Who chose who to give birth to her or him? It is God who plans where one will be born, where one will be brought up. And therefore, it is not the choice of people to be born where they were born. It is not the choice of people to be from the tribe they are in. And therefore, stop seeing each other in terms of tribes, seeing each other in terms of where they come from. And we embrace one another. Stop being so envious that you don't want your brother or a sister to move to the next level. If all of us were poor, will the country survive? We need rich people, we need medium people, and we need very low people in the society. All these complement one another. If you cannot appreciate the low person in the society and the high person in the society, then the society is not balanced. We have to have the person that is down there, and we have to have the person that is up there, and we all struggle to go upwards. That is the motto. That is the spirit of embracing one another, supporting one another, loving one another, working towards each other's success. We have seen it clearly. When someone succeeds in Jamaica, they wake up to celebrate them, all of them. We have seen this lady who has gone to compete for Miss World at a very advanced age. The husband and the people were supporting her. If such a person stands in Kenya, maybe the first thing that we will hear is criticism of the age. But that lady was encouraged by the people of Jamaica, and she was confident. She had the power, she had the will, because she had a force behind her. Every person wants a force behind her. Every person wants to be encouraged, to be told you can make it, to be told you are doing good, to be told you are going in the right direction. And when you do that, you don't know, tomorrow you'll be the one, and people will be cheering you. So cheer that person while you wait for your tomorrow so that you can be cheered. But when you don't cheer very important to run to cheer one another. We have seen athletics in Jamaica. They are up there. They are among the most richest people in Jamaica. The musicians, they are the most richest people in Jamaica. People who are in the art industry. But here in Africa, people sing, people perform, people do great, people have good talents, but they cannot move ahead because we don't embrace one another. We don't love one another. Africa, wake up and learn from the Caribbeans. The way they love us, the way they have shown us the way to go. Let us follow them, and our tomorrow will be bright. Our tomorrow will be wonderful. Our tomorrow will be a victorious tomorrow. Yeah, guys, that part I will leave it at that. Let us come to Dee Mwango. Why does Dee Mwango say she's Jamaican? Today I want to address that. Why Dee Mwango says she is Jamaican. Guys, you feel loved, or rather you feel belonging to where people show you love. You feel entitled to where people show you love. You feel familiarity to where people show you love. But when people don't show you love, then even if it is where you have come from, you will not embrace those people. Your heart will be heavy. And it is normal for a human being. And therefore, when Dee Mwango says that she's Jamaican, it is because Jamaican people have embraced her. Jamaican people have loved her. Jamaican people have supported her. Jamaican people have done to her what maybe us as Kenyans, we have not done to her. It's a high time we hold hearts to our own. She feels loved. She feels wanted. She feels at home. She feels comfortable. She feels great when she's with the Jamaican people because they have shown her they love her. They have shown her they embrace her. They have shown her they can support her. And that is why she always say, I was born in Kenya, I love Kenya, but Jamaica is my home. Jamaica will be my home. Any place can be your home if people show you love, if people embrace you, if people welcome you, if people give you a soda to lean on. When Dee Mwango was actually attacked by some of us Kenyans and some of us Africa, there were people to embrace her. There were people to give her a soda to lean on. There were people to wipe her tears. There were people to tell her it is okay. There were people to tell her don't worry. There were people to tell her you are smart. There were people to tell her you are doing great. Would you boycott such people? Would you hate such people? You will love them with all your heart. You will love them with all your heart. You will love that country and you want to belong there. You want to stay there. You want to spend the rest of your life there. Because people have shown you they love you. People have shown you they can support you. People have shown you they are warm. Their hearts are warm towards you. So that is why Dee Mwango actually tells us she's a Jamaican. Because Jamaica has proved to be her home. Jamaica has proved to be her sisters and brothers. Jamaicans have proved to be her relatives. And that is the thing. When people do that, you reciprocate by loving them. You reciprocate by wanting to stay with them. You reciprocate by wanting to spend the rest of your life in such a great land. So I've answered to the haters why Dee Mwango says she is a Jamaican. That is the reason, guys. And I want to come to Kenya now. I want to look at a couple I love so much. This couple have shown us that marriage works. They have shown us that you can bring up children in love. They have shown us that still love exists. Love is there. And they are none other than the Wa Jesus family. And I want to talk about the Wa Jesus family because in a few couple of years, we have seen them missing a lot in action. Initially, they could post videos now and then. But nowadays, they actually post after a very long time. And all of us, me and you, we asked ourselves, why? Where are our Jesus? And they were used to telling us, here is our Jesus family. Where are our Jesus family? I want to try and answer that question. One, social media platforms can be very, very discouraging because you get to meet all types of people. People who are bitter, people who are happy, people who are joyful, people who are loving, people who are full of hatred. And when you meet the bullying in social media, you don't feel like putting your whole life there because people will criticize, people will talk about you, people will talk even about your children, small children. We saw the other day, people are talking about an unborn child of R.A.M and Osio, and they were completely attacking her or him. We don't even know the gender. So I think the Jesus family looked at the social media platforms and realized that actually they took a lot of time to introduce to us their second born. Because maybe they realized there are people there in social media that wait for anything to criticize, wait for anything to talk negatively about, wait for anything to tarnish people's names. And therefore, they decided maybe, I'm saying maybe, to not be posting frequently and not be posting their lives, because we all saw that when the Jesus brought their house girl in social media, it was a big scandal. When the Jesus brought their mother, Miri's mother, in social media, people started making up stories. People started coming up with ideas. People started creating stories. It's like they were staying in Miri's and Kabi's house, or they were staying in Mama Miri's house or Mama Kabi's house, because they knew everything. They know it all in here in social media. So they started actually attacking an old woman who is actually worth to be called their mother, Miri's mother. And they were talking so negatively about that woman. And therefore that woman had to actually be silent, because social media sometimes can be crazy. And therefore I think this couple, when they looked at what is happening, they actually decided to reduce the frequency of them coming to social media. Remember that they are growing in family, they are enlarging their family, they are becoming busy, and actually that is another reason why I think they are not so much into social media. They have so many businesses, they have so many gigs, they have so many companies that are looking after them. And therefore they don't have much time like they had when they were beginning in social media. So one reason is cyberbullying, social media bullying. Two, it is because maybe they are busy bringing up children, doing their work, trying to put food on the table, and working hard for their family. So I think those are the reasons, and maybe others have not mentioned, why the Jesus family are missing in action. But let me tell you, our Jesus family, if you watch me, we are missing you. We are missing your contents. And though some people can talk so badly, most of the people love you. Most of the people embrace you. Most of the people appreciate you. And therefore, welcome back to social media so that we can continue learning from you and people get to know that marriage works and love exists. Guys, that is the end of this video. See you during the next time, and God